Portland Baith here at the GG DreamHack Sports Festival in Maastricht, Netherlands, where thousands of people have come to celebrate sports and esports. It's been such an incredible day. Over the next 45 minutes, we're going to show you the NHL GWC European Championship and who gets crowned the champion in our grand final. We got Anthony Griscoll, Sibylla, my analyst, here he is, and Cam, no sleeves Halbert, my play-by-play. We're a trio. You're gonna do the long shot. Do you got what it takes to get it in?
I have no idea. I guess we're gonna find out.
Let's find out.
I guess let's find out. It's been a long time since I've used a player stick.
Here we go. Can he make it?
Let's go.
Let's go. Grizz, let's go. Try to top that. All right, Cam, what are you gonna do here to make sure you come out on top? Because Grizz kind of just put on a show.
I mean, I'm just gonna try and hit the net. I dedicate this to Nasher, all right?
Let's go.
Oh, bro, yeah.
I mean,
That's a tough beat.
as you can see, a lot of tough competition out here already at the festival, but it's been a tough competition for the players here today as well. Let's see how this tournament has played out to get them to where they are right now.
This is the NHL GWC European Championship. Players have battled it out on EA Sports NHL 2022, and this year the players had to choose if they wanted to compete on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, or Xbox Series X. Through the regional qualifiers and the online open play, we found the 64 players that moved on to the European console finals to battle it out on each of the 4 consoles. The players went head-to-head until we had 4 console winners. The 2 finalists from each console qualified for where we are now, at the European Championship. The 8 best players entered the competition. Now, 4 are left and will fight for the right to call themselves the 2022 NHL GWC European Champion. That's it. Now, let's crown a champion.
Welcome, the stage is set here in Maastricht in the Netherlands at the GG DreamHack Sports Festival. We are so excited to be seeing some of the best European Chell players compete for not only the title, but $15,000 in cash. And there's gonna be a lot of drama, a lot of emotions, but most importantly, some world-class Chell. You know, yesterday, the European players battled it out. We had 8 players that came here to Maastricht to compete for the glory. We have a lot of well-known players that were in those matchups, only 4 of them competing here today. Well, let's break them down quarterfinal by quarterfinal so we can get everybody up to speed. Starting with that quarterfinal number 1, you mentioned Eki already. Eki took on Oli. We're gonna dive right into that. Eki's from Finland, 1-time world champion, 3 European titles. I mean, just to see that matchup, what did you think about that, Cam?
I mean, it was awesome. It performed extremely well, did what he had to do, and you know, really locked it down in that series. You know, he obviously good favorite going into this, just kept calm, did what he needed to do to win into, only gave up 1 goal, and he was at the top of his game.
So Eki finding his opponent, okay, because he's the one who's going to come out on top here, guys. He's been one of the favorites throughout this competition, but now we need to find someone to play with it or against him. It's going to be the quarterfinal number 2 that we'll see that. And his opponent, the matchup was between Teemu and Ekin. So Grizz, you know about so many of these players. Just hearing those 2 names, what would you expect from that quarterfinal number 2?
Well, so you definitely expect Ekin to come away with it, and Ekin is becoming a veteran in this space. I mean, GWC is the last thing he needs to win. You know, he's done it all except for that, so can he do it here? We'll see.
All right, so here were the goals here that happened yesterday, Cam.
Ekin gets one up early here in that first game, now leading 2-2 in the third, and a late one for Ekin, able to secure that one late. And then in game 2, again, very close matchup between these two, and Teemu plays really fast. Ekin a little bit slower in this matchup, and he gave him all he could handle in this. A late goal here, 3:28 to go. Ekin able to tie it up, and then in overtime here, as Thema will force a third game as he wins that one in overtime. So Ekin on the ropes here in the quarterfinals, but then in game 3, Ekin in the second period. There we go. See a little bit of emotion out of him. Now halfway through in the second, great passing play out in front, able to get that one, and that was it, as Ekin is going to move on and be your second semifinalist.
Wow, a 3-game match always scares the living daylights out of me, and you got to feel for the players, though, too. Like, my heart's racing. I can only imagine how they feel. Let's move on to quarterfinal number 3. Jamal the Man and Benito. Grizz, when you hear those two names, what comes to mind?
So, 2 newer names in the GWC space, and kind of didn't know what to expect, but Sleeves is going to walk you through some of the goals that we saw here.
And Jamal here with a great spin move, backhand over to Forsberg, able to get that. Now 3-2 in the third on the wrap, able to get it on the backhand. See him calm, cool, and collected there in game 1. Now in game number 2, Benito now needing to win this one in overtime. Able to get that one at no emotion at all. As you see, forcing a game number 3. Now 1-0 for Jamal the Man here. 16 to go. And again, another pretty passing play out in front. And that is going to do it. He would move on in 3 games there. So you can see him kind of...
Hey, strictly business.
Exactly, yeah. Just able to, take a deep breath here to move on.
What's fun for us here in person is the gamers are in the front row here just cracking up at themselves, watching them on the big screen. So, they may be serious in real time, but there's some fun watching it in retrospect here. Now, quarterfinal number 4, to see who Jamal will face. We've got a battle between Lemonens and Domi. So, both of these players, Grizz as well. Tell me about those two, and I'll have Cam break down the game for us.
Yeah, so again, Domi was definitely the favorite in this one. He was expected to win. We'll see if he was able to come away with it in just a second, but, had to have been him.
Suspense is killing me. You want to walk us through that quarterfinal 4, Cam, or what? What do we got here?
Lemonens here now in the second period, game number 1. Able to score here is Domi, able to get one up there, and now Lemonens, my apologies, now 2-1 here. In the third period, that backdoor pretty passing play. Domi able to tie things up now in overtime in game number 1, and it trickles in off the goaltender. See some emotion from Domi.
There it is.
Broken play in game 1 in overtime, but he did what he needed to do. Now in game number 2, passing play out behind the net in the first, and there we were in there watching that one. Is again showing some emotion. Now in the third, 3-0, and look at that, just winding around on the backdoor play. All the backdoor plays there, and he was able to move on.
So that was how our quarterfinals broke down, and moving on to our 4 semifinalists, the first matchup of the day was between Ekin and Eki. Now this match didn't start off all too well, with some technical difficulties stalling the games a bit, but we did find out who was moving on to the grand final, so let's see how it played out.
Ekin, 22 years old, from Sweden. I finished 4th 2 years in a row, so I'm really looking to win it this time. My opponents better watch out tomorrow because I'm really looking to win it.
Eki, 23 years old, from Helsinki, Finland. Won the European Championship in 2018, 19 and 21. I will be the 2022 European champion.
And welcome your 2021 NHL GWC European champion, looking to go back-to-back from Finland. It's Eki. And his opponent, a 6-time Swedish champion, looking for his first GWC title. It's Ekin.
These in-person events, how important are they to the Chell community?
Very important, and in these events you really see who's the best. You see the other guy, it's the best connection that is possible to get, and yeah, super excited.
Here we go, it's game number 1, Sweden versus Finland, Ekin versus Eki, in our first semifinal. Behind the net, waits for something to open up, maybe that far side post shot. Ekin defending it quite well. Back out in front though, and he'll score! Goudreau gets number 1. And you see Eki there with a finger wave. He said he can't do that.
All right, patience, patience, patience as he works in behind the net. And as you mentioned, Ekin started to cover it well, but you see that switch right there. Brought his man out of position.
Small, faster player on his wing. Here's DeBrincat in a 2-on-1 back, and what a save there for Ekin. Back out in front, though. Ecky's not done on the forehand. He'll score! Draisaitl will make it 2-0.
Oh, what a save to start that opportunity.
Comes out in front of Mantha. Ecky's going to keep possession. Now to Pietrangelo. At the point, out to Pietrangelo. Ecky said he had the best defense. He's utilizing it. Goudreau behind the net to Rodriguez. Back out in front. He'll score! 3-0 for Ecky.
Hey, a little homage to our NA friend Polgs there as he sets up shop in behind the net and finds a way to put that one back short side on the forehand. No shots here for Ekin. 3 goals on 4 shots.
He's just sending it around, waiting for that perfect play. Niederreiter now behind the net. Ekin careful not to pressure. And now he does. Out in front, though, and he scores! Draisaitl as Ecky's running away with it.
Oh, a misstep there as he held on to that player in front, took him out of position to cover the high slot.
I can't pass, I can't do anything.
Maybe just a little pause.
We're going to check to see what's going on with his controller. Something's wrong with it right now, so we'll be pausing the game. Guys, while they figure that out, my goodness, what a hot start. And you got to wonder, is it because of what's going on with the controller, which we'll find out about, or is Ecky that darn good where he's scoring these quick goals on so few shots? You've just got to wonder.
So it looks like they're going to restart, but they're going to kill the clock.
Okay.
So that makes it much more difficult here for Ecky.
Interesting. Okay. And if you were Ecky and you were in his shoes, do you just keep the pedal on the gas or keep the...
Don't change a thing.
What am I trying to say?
So
Foot down with the gas.
Controller or not, play your game.
We'll get there.
Work in behind the net.
They're ready with the game. We'll talk about pedal to the gas later on. Let's see how this one plays out.
Here we go, 4-0 lead for Ecky. That is the score. We had to restart, so it will show 0-0 in game, but 4-0 is the actual score for Ecky. Now, Duclair on the recovery, but DeBrincat, good stick, pressured behind the net, and we are going to get our first power play. Ekin with a 2-minute advantage.
Okay, so there is one of those mistakes that you see very rarely, chasing his man behind the net with DeBrincat, and he's going to go sit for 2 or less.
All right, 2-minute advantage, 10 minutes to go in the first. Back, here's Murray. Murray with it, holds it wide, back, and he scores, right? Just like that, Crosby is going to get Ekin on the board.
All right, Crosby sets up shop backside, hammers that one in.
Crosby played really good in this, in Hockey Ultimate and in the game, but Draisaitl has been a phenomenal, bigger body, I think, is perfect for Ecky. Back there, and Goudreau's going to score, but hang on. We've got controversy, it's waved off.
Let's see if Pietrangelo rammed into the goaltender there. He did.
Oh, he did.
Oh.
Into the corner, looking for a spin move, walks out in front between the legs, not able to get it across, back door, and that hits the bar out the other side.
Getting this close, Sleeves.
Now down behind the net, Ekin threatening late again, just like he did in the first. Behind the net, running out of time, almost one hand's out in front.
He's pulling out all the stuff.
Now that is going to do it for game number 1. Ecky will take it 4-1.
Things are just heating up here with the GWC European Championship. Ekin and Ecky are moving on to game 2.
Game number 2 underway here. If Ecky wins this one, he's going to move on to the final. Ekin wins, we've got our first game 3 of the day. Stops up at the face-off dot. Now Nurse, Duclair, they give and go. Duclair sends it off. What a sauce that was, as Thomas is going to give Ekin a 1-0 lead.
Manny Sauce backdoor. I mean, that puck had some lift on it.
Bouchard with a good intercept, and now Ekin with a chance. Sends that to Domi. Domi's got it on the back end and tries to go far side, and that one can't get tapped in. Ekin back out in front. 1-on-4. Silverberg's got it now. Ecky looking for an answer, and he gets one, and Suter buries it. 1-1.
Ecky able to keep that one alive in the offensive zone, finds his man backside on the forehand. Not going to miss that opportunity.
Go, we're in next goal wins territory. 1-1 in game 2 of our first semifinal here at the 2022 European NHL GWC Championship. And man, Getzlaf with an opportunity right there. Here's Rodriguez. He's got it behind the net. Ecky looking to finish things late. We're going to get our first overtime of the day. It is 1-1 in game 2, and the next goal means a lot. If Ecky scores, he's going to the final. Ekin, if he scores, we're having our first game 3 to Draisaitl. Waits for the pressure, doesn't get any, content to hold it. Niederreiter now, will he make his move? Waits for it, gets through, back, and he scores! Ecky's going to end it with DeBrincat.
And how about the end of that game, Sleeves? Again, Eki just waiting, praying on his opponent to make that pivotal mistake, and it happens, and Eki is going to take that one.
Yeah, it was a weird stuff with some technical difficulties. To be honest, I feel bad about Eken from that game one. Obviously something wasn't right there. I kind of cast a break there, what I didn't really deserve. But yeah, second game was a very tight game. Could have gone either way. I felt like I was a big bit on the back foot, but luckily got the win.
Yeah, just frustrating.
The gaming continues here at the GWC European Championship, and next up we've got two very chill competitors. Domi taking on Jamal the Man. These guys showed no nerves at all. You'll see what I mean.
Jamal the Man, 20 years old, Finland.
Let's go, baby.
I love to compete both in real life hockey and on gaming side. My goal is to be the number one in Europe.
Domi, 20 years old, Finland, Vantaa. I'm going to win European Championships because I don't get nervous at all. See you on the ice.
One of the most talented players in Europe looking for his first GWC championship. It's Domi. And his opponent, 8th place in 2021, already has top 4. Looking to move on to the finals, it's Jamal the Man.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of pressure on me. I'm just having fun and enjoying the game.
No pressure on you? Nothing at all?
Not really. I'm feeling good going on today's game, so not feeling pressured at all, so we will see what happens.
All right, here we go. It is going to be game number 1, Jamal the Man against Domi. The winner of this is going to face Eki in the finals. Now across the line. Here's Domi. He's bumped and pressured. White with it. Stops in the slot. No shot yet. Cheeto far side. And that one is going to be our first goal of the series.
Man, how about the patience not to rip that puck in the high slot? I would have been smashing my right stick up there. Instead, he says, no, I'm going to wait for the for-sure goal.
Kucherov, though, looking to tie things up. Sends it across Zibanejad. He's bumped by Gardner. Can't get it. Now into the corner. Down low, Zibanejad tries to toe drag out in front. He can't get it through Clindy. Here's Forsberg on the forehand. He'll score! And we've got a tie game.
All right, you said that he's been dominant when he's been able to get in behind the net. Takes advantage there, slips the check in behind.
And a good stick play there by Jamal the Man to get back. And we're going to get a penalty as well. So things go from bad to worse for Domi, who's going to go down a man.
So now, 1-1 hockey game, you take a penalty. Now, do we see the nerves come out?
For a rebound, doesn't get it. Bonino still holds possession. Now Duchesne, breakaway here late in the third. Can Domi score? He does! Buries that one, and it's a 2-1 lead.
Off to the races, Matt the Rocket Duchesne. Strips him at the blue line, comes in all alone, finds a way to bury that one, and that's the go-ahead goal we've been looking for.
Avoids everyone, sends it up, and now Forsberg. Trying to tie things up late. Giordano across the line. Here's Jamal the Man. Hits McAvoy. Backdoor. He scores! Woo! 15 seconds to go. And Kucherov is going to tie things up.
How about that? The composure out of these players. Able to come from behind twice is Jamal the Man. Make it snappy. Kucherov able to tie this game up in the dying seconds.
It's up. Pressure there behind the net. Chikrin's got it. And that is going to do it for maybe icing. Oh, he's there. Oh, got it snuck in there at the end. All right, we're going overtime. All right, we got overtime. Man. You can take game 1. McKinnon, best player on the ice for Domi. Sends it over to Kreider. He can't get it far side. They bang away and it goes wide. Turnover again on the break. Here's McKinnon back and forth. Now to the point. He misses that one back to Yossi. 6 minutes to go. Now, Yost, he's got it. Sends that one down low. Behind the net, waiting for someone to open up. Not being pressured, though. behind the net. Dangerous play here. Jamal the man walks out in front at the face-off dot now. The side, and again, just waiting for pressure, but Domi's not giving it to him. Maybe a forehand shot, he gets one off the post, and Jamal the man is gonna take it in overtime.
Oh, what a setup in behind the net. Again, mentioned numerous times throughout this game, when Jamal the man is able to get in behind the net and work his game, he can find a way to score.
The NHL GWC European Championship continues on, and now it's time to find out who will take on Eki in the grand final.
It is game 2, Jamal the man against Domi. Domi's got to win here to force a third and final deciding game in this second semifinal. Sends that one over to Duchesne. Duchesne, he's pressured, but he gets away from it. Here's Duchesne now. Sauced that one deep. LeBanc tries to get him on the back door, but not able to beat Jamal the man. Now McAvoy. Chikrin keeps it in. He's been on the ice for forever. Chikrin's got it now. A good shot on, but a glove save by Leonard. Plays it out in front of the net. Dangerous play, but doesn't want to take the face-off. Ferraro sends that one over to White. White has it over to Edel. Edel's got that one to White. Over to Gurianov. In the middle, and a good defensive play there. Nice toe drag to get out in front, but he can't do anything with it. Now to the point, Strawman to Kucherov. Walks out in front, in the slot, and trickles through, he scores! His first goal's not a pretty one, but he has the lead.
Hey, greasers count, Sleeves. Greasers count, and he's been firing away. Finally gets rewarded for his efforts.
That one into the corner. Marchman's got it. Down low, works it around, now down behind the net, waits for pressure, has it, backdoor play, scores! What a goal as Arvidsson makes it 2-0.
Oh man, when he gets in behind the net, it is total control. He waits until the setup is there. Arvidsson able to knock that one home.
Third period underway. A chance to go to the finals and face Eki for Jamal the man. Forsberg's got it, sends it to Zabinajad across, and a big save there from Leonard. On the back doors, he was able to get it through, but he says no. Holds the puck, Jamal the man in transition. Here's Kucherov. Can't get it towards the net. Back over to Forsberg. Tripped up, and Domi's gonna get a power play with 4 minutes to go.
Okay, great opportunity. Get yourself on the board quickly. Use the extra man, find the open man to hit the back of the net. Get yourself back in this game, then you can worry about the game tying goal.
One shot on goal so far for Domi, who's just been stifled offensively, but here we go on the power play. Yossi to Kreider, walks in from the right side, backdoor to McKinnon, and we've got a game!
Hey, more drama. We didn't have enough drama in game 1. He's bringing it here for game 2. Can Domi find a way to tie this game up? As now, I mean, he made quick work of that power play.
No one can pick it up. Kucherov comes away with it, 15 seconds left. Kucherov waiting to be pressured, not giving away the puck. Bailey, 8 seconds to go. Back and forth behind the net. Ferraro, maybe one last rush. Duchesne across the line, 2 seconds to go. Kreider rips it on, and that's gonna do it. Jamal the man is gonna move on to the finals.
Yeah, it's another great player in the final, and I just have to trust myself and give my best.
What are you expecting when you take on Eki?
No, he's maybe the world's best player, so you have to accept that and play against that.
I know there might be some disappointment right now, but how can you kind of use that and turn it around into something positive?
Work harder.
We have our 2 finalists for the grand final. It is Eki taking on Jamal the man. And wow, let's see how this one played out.
All right, guys, it is finals time. Welcome first, the reigning NHL GWC European champion from Finland, Eki. And his opponent looking to run the gauntlet. It's gonna be Jamal the man.
Yeah, I think Jamal is really a tournament player. I know his scrims might have not gone so well against Domi, but he ended up beating him 2-0, so that's a sign that need to really be ready here, and he had some great plays, great passing plays, so we need to be ready defensively.
You know, one thing about Eki as well, he's playing for more than just himself, obviously representing Ents it's a huge, opportunity for him playing for more than himself. And we also have the Islanders here. He is representing the Islanders in game. So to have them here cheering him on in the crowd as well, he's definitely playing for more than himself here today.
I am just pumped. It's the grand final. We're here, guys. $15,000 on the line. Championship for the best European player in the GWC. Let's go, guys.
Here we go in the finals. It's Eki versus Jamal the Man. Game number 1 about to get underway. Jamal the Man's done a great job making sure this game remains scoreless, and I think in this series, he's just got to make sure he keeps it close as long as he can.
Yeah, absolutely, and the longer you can stay within reach, the higher of a chance you have.
And there's one as Getzlaf's going to hammer home the one-timer off the rush, and Eki's going to take a 1-0 lead.
And what a play that was. I mentioned, set up for the backdoor. Getzlaf, he might be a little slow, but he goes where he had to be to hammer that one in. A perfect shot.
Sends that one across to DeBrincat. Has a step. Eki trying to get through. He can't. Now he gets it back. Can he get it across? He does! It's in the crease, and Shesterkin's going to hold that one as he tried to just run out the puck.
How did it not go? That one was squeaking through the crease. It does not find its way home.
And again, great patience there by Eki to force the turnover.
Yeah, absolutely, and Eki comes at you fast. I mean, even when you're playing aggressive, Eki finds a way as he's setting up shop in the offensive zone.
And there we go. Dreisaitl's going to get his second goal and make it 2-0.
And both times this game, as I'm talking, Eki says, you know what? I want to score. So there it is. Eki gets on the board with DeBrincat, finds his man backside, wide open.
As Eki waiting for someone to pressure him. Now he does. Back out to Getzlaf. He fires it on. That one saved. He picks it back up. Getzlaf back behind the net, looking for that far side post play. It's not there. Getzlaf in front, and that's another big save there for Jamal the Man. Puck pressured there by Ekholm. Now Soferberg with it. Soferberg on the breakout. 7 minutes to go in front, and then turnover's going to end up in his nets as Yost is going to bury that one. The first mistake by Eki, and it's a 2-1 game.
And it's the aggression of Jamal the Man. He's playing differently than some of the other competitors that Eki has seen. He's getting in your face. He's not afraid of Eki. He will pull his guy in and try to get that puck back. That's exactly what he did right there.
Defensive zone sends that far side, but Tyranny will collect it on the intercept. 1:30 to go in the third period. A 2-1 lead for Eki here in game 1 of the finals. Now Tyranny behind the net, back out front, he scores! Tyranny on the rack!
And you heard it over there. He knows that is a big goal. Gets in behind the net, just goes for the wrap far side, and that is a money shot.
Clear this one down the ice. Eki looking to end things in game number 1. Under 10, Draisaitl behind the net. Eki pinned up along the boards, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, maybe one more chance. Shesterkin will save that one, but that's going to do it for game number 1 of our finals.
Here at the GWC, we are in the middle of the grand final to see if it's Eki or Jamal the Man who will take home the championship. Eki is up 1 game right now. Let's see how this one played out.
All right, our first championship potential game. It's Eki versus Jamal the Man in game number 2. We might see our title here.
Here we go.
Here we go, game number 2. Eki wins, and it's over. He goes back-to-back. If Jamal the Man wins, we see a game 3 in the final. He still hasn't. He sends that one over. A good play there, and Bratt now. Bratt pressured there by Pietrangelo, but he loses it back out in the middle, and a huge save from Fleury, as he has been phenomenal for Eki throughout this tournament. Great job just holding onto the puck to make sure that Eki doesn't have any offensive opportunities. Montour now, down to Anderson. The cycle continues. Behind the net. Out in front, Bailey's gonna score off the post!
This reminds me so much of the Joe's Polk series that we called in Orlando for the Bolts Challenge. As Jamal able to get on the board, and it took a lot of patience to get there. You see him just playing on the wall, just waiting for that mistake, waiting for his opportunity to strike.
He stops up at the point. Now he's pressured. Over into the middle. Here's Chikrin, lets one go, and that one gets through. Big save by Fleury. Johnny Gaudreau out the other way, speeds down the wing. Has a step, now behind the net. Eki now looking to tie things up. Arvidsson on the turnover again, sends it over to Yost. Now he's got it, sends that to Arvidsson. 6 minutes to go in the second. Yost, backdoor and off the rush. He's going to make it a 2-0 lead.
And he's cooking over there. As look at the counter-punch ability. It starts on defense, transitions into offense, and he's flying. He's just having a blast. And now Eki's down 2-0.
What a sauce there into the middle on that feed to draw the goalie out. Dangerous situation there. Draisaitl into the middle. Has it now with Forsberg, does Jamal the man. He's pressured though. Now Niederreiter with a chance for Eki. Eki over to Draisaitl, and he's robbed there on the blocker. Great opportunity there for Eki. Intercepted by Pietrangelo. Turned over Johnny Gaudreau. Pietrangelo, he's harassed there at the line. Johnny Gaudreau cuts through, far side, and he can't get it to go. Eki starting to heat up a little bit in the third. Ekholm now. Nice quick passing play to Johnny Gaudreau. Ekholm. They walk the line now down to Getzlaf. Getzlaf's got it. He's got some space. Walks out in front, but a good defensive skill stick. Roenick down to the Brinket. And Johnny Gaudreau maybe has a step here far side, and he can't get it to go. Frustrated again. 5 minutes to go. It's all Eki here trying to tie things up. Gaudreau again, backdoor to Draisaitl. He scores. That's one.
Was only a matter of time, as I mentioned. Can't stop Eki. And that's vintage Eki right there, starting with a dominant possession along the boards in behind the net. Takes it back out in front, finds that cross crease pass, and Draisaitl bangs that one home.
Back and forth across the line, 16 seconds to go. Back to Pietrangelo, doesn't have a shot. Now to Rodriguez, 10 seconds to go in the third. Down low, turned over, Strawman's got it. 5 seconds remain. Back in, Gaudreau maybe one more chance. That's gonna be turned over, and we're going to a game 3 in the finals.
Wow, give it up for these two putting on a show. Eki had us on the edge of our seats wondering, is he gonna tie it? Are we pushing to OT? We're getting to game 3 here, guys. This is gonna be incredible. Grand final game 3 with so much on the line. Grizz, how you feeling about this?
I am amped up, let me tell you. I don't think there's anyone that truly enjoys watching these games more than I do. I don't know why, but like I love it. I love being here, love commentating alongside you guys. I cannot wait, because now we have an elimination $15,000 game on the line.
Here's the replays, Cam.
As that backdoor off the far post, Bailey's able to get a 1-0 lead here. And the violin-celly. Look at that. That's a GWC first.
And Carlin in the background.
Yeah,
just pumping it. Let's go.
Eki, that one feels a little bit different for him, obviously. On their
Give him a smile. He's enjoying it too.
Second period off the rush, and then a 2-0 lead, and that was after a great dominant play in the offensive zone by Eki, able to, just withstand that pressure, come down on the rush, and now down by 2. Late in the third, though, Johnny Gaudreau walks out, and finally he's able to get it across the Draisaitl with 5 minutes remaining, but unfortunately not enough for him, and we're going to a game 3, $10,000 game at Shell.
It seems like one another have now understood, read the temperature in the room, and can grasp what each other's games bring, right? In this third and final game, what do you think both of them are going to bring to the ice, Grizz?
Well, it's time for Eki to make an adaptation of his own. So in game 1, able to find a way, overcome, and win. Game 2, he got frustrated a little bit. His player switching was a little off due to the nature of the aggression that Jamal the man has been able to bring defensively, forcing Eki into looks that he's not normally having to look for. We saw him miss a couple of passes, which we typically do not see. He's able to get his look. So I think Eki's going to get back to business as usual and take the reins early on and get comfortable.
We can't wait to see what happens. This game is moments away. It's game 3 of the grand final. Eki and Jamal the man. Cam, take it away.
Here we go for everything on the line. It's Eki versus Jamal the man. Game number 3 to be the 2022 NHL GWC European champion. Here we go. The Brinket now. Over to Pietrangelo. A lot of zone time here for Eki in game 3. Sends it towards the net. Off the rebound, and that one hits the bar as just narrowly avoiding that. As a 1-0 lead. And it squeaks through! Oh my goodness! What a turn of events there as Jamal the man's gonna get one on the board.
Take your shots, because they're going in. Unbelievable that finds its way to squeak in.
What a goal, yeah, what a goal there.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Highlight reel goals only here at the GWC. Backdoor, but the pass never got through as it was intercepted.
Ekholm now with it. Sends that over to Soferberg to Tierney. Chris Tierney's got it. Holds it wide over to Suter. Back to Soferberg. He scores. What a goal by Eki.
Beauty of a goal by Eki. The tic-tac-toe backside in the back of the net. He's back into this game.
1-1 here in the second period. Forsberg's got it, and he'll send it over to Zabinajad. Down the line, here's Jamal the mid. Sends that across, but a good manual stick check by Eki to get back. Provorov, the puck behind the net. Tries to walk out in front. Eki looking for a play. Now out in front, and DeBrincat. No space there along the post, but a great opportunity. Nice defensive play there. DeBrincat in kind of too deep. Eki aggressive on the penalty kill. Draisaitl, he pokes it away. Kucherov to McAvoy. 16 seconds of regulation. Here's Forsberg to McAvoy. Kucherov on the forehand. Waits for something on the back door to open up. Has it on the power play. Here's Forsberg. 7 seconds to go in the third. Back behind the net. Can he get a shot? 3 seconds. Zabinajad can't get it towards the net. And that's going to do it for regulation.
We will go the distance, Carlin.
Could you have written this any better, boys? This is going to be a storybook ending. The grand final is going to be decided in overtime. There you have it. These low-scoring games have driven two of the best players in all of Europe to get this far. And wow.
Here we go. Next goal wins. DeBrincat shorthanded over to Pietrangelo, and he misses the net. What a play there, and it goes wide. Eki shorthanded, almost ended it there. Here's Kucherov to McAvoy. Giordano walks in from the point. Giordano on the backhand sends it towards the net. Here's Draisaitl now. 35 seconds to go in the power play, and what an insane start to overtime. Draisaitl, dangerous play, gets it to DeBrincat. 18 seconds to go in the power play. Eki looking to just kill things off and get back to 5-a-side. Pressured though. Now Pietrangelo, we're back even. Here's DeBrincat. Back to Soferberg. Soferberg's got it, had a man in front, but a good defensive play. Here's Soferberg. In the corner. Walks out in front. Still has it, and good defensive play there to bump him off the puck. Zabinajad holds it now. 3 minutes gone in overtime. Forsberg has it. Forsberg cuts into the middle. Zabinajad on the backhand. Can't get it back in front. Kucherov, backdoor play. Can't get that one through either. Rodriguez over to Getzlaff. He streaks down the wing. Pressured at the blue line. Turned over in Forsberg. Now out the other way to McAvoy. Soferberg, he causes an interception. Here's Soferberg. Eki trying to end it, and he can't get a shot away. Here's Zabinajad. Zabinajad to Brad, the other way. Zabinajad stops up, he's poke-checked, and Rodriguez is going to get the puck back, and here you see the line change for Eki. Sends that one out, and Draisaitl's in a 2-on-1. Niederreiter can't get it across. What a diving block there by Jamal the man. What a play.
You've got to be kidding me.
Ekholm has it back to Roenick. Niederreiter. Eki has just, I don't know what he's got to do.
He is fighting it.
Roenick in down deep. Send it towards the net. Scores! DeBrincat ends it in overtime.
Woo! Unbelievable. He battled that game, and experience comes out on top.
And there you have it. The 2022 NHL GWC European champion. He goes back to back. It's Eki. And presenting the championship belts. Randy Rose, what a belt that is. That's incredible. Great job. Give it up, guys, for Eki.
Well deserved.
Unbelievable. What a finish we had there. It went the distance into overtime, and Eki able to just battle through the emotions and go back to back at the GWC. And there we go.
Careful.
All right, excellent. Here we go. It wouldn't be the GWC without something like that. There we go. Let's go.
Here's Here's your check, sir. $15,000, Eki. I'll help you hold it. This is a big check, a lot of big money here. How are you feeling right now to win this one in overtime?
Unreal.
Unreal.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like Jamal got better and better, and I was like really struggling to even grade anything. And I don't know, just like burst of emotions when the goal went in. It could have gone either way. Great games to Jamal. Yeah, I'm speechless.
He really made it hard for you.
I don't even remember the goal.
It was incredible to bring it. It was incredible.
I don't remember the goal, but yeah, here we are.
I played good. I'm pretty much speechless. Congrats for Eki. Played good and well deserved.
How proud are you right now knowing that, you forced some of the best players in Europe off of their game to be able to get yourself here to this position?
Yeah, like I said, I played good, but you are playing for the trophy, and today that wasn't the case.
Better luck next year, and again, congratulations to Eki, our European champion. Thank you both for being such amazing competitors today.
Eki scores, he's going to the final. Waits for it, gets through, back and he scores! Eki's gonna hang you with the break there. Jamal the man against Domi. So maybe a forehand shot, he gets one off the post to the corner. Marchman's got it. Down low, works it around, now down behind the net, waits for pressure, has it, backdoor play, scores! And that's gonna do it. Jamal the man is gonna move on to the finals. Tierney behind the net, back out in front, he scores! Listen, the cycle continues. Behind the net, out in front, Bailey's gonna score off the post! And we're going to a Game 3 in the finals. And it squeaks through! Oh my goodness! Right over to Suter, back to Silverberg, he scores! What a goal by Eki!
The grand final is going to be decided in overtime.
Ronigan down deep, send it towards the net, to break out in overtime! The 2022 NHL GWC European champion, he goes back to back, it's Eki!
What an incredible finish to an incredible day. It's Eki who is crowned our grand champion of the European GWC. And wow, all the players did so well today. We're taking things back to North America though. July 6th, you can find us in Montreal as we'll crown our North American champion. I'm Carlin Bathe, and from the GG DreamHack Sports Festival here in Maastricht, Netherlands, so long, Shell community.